Hello and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic, and well, I'm here on my login screen because obviously, as you might expect, I've been logging in every day, and I'm actually going to be getting 100,000 personal conquest points, which is actually amazing. So let's actually claim that straight away because I want to see exactly what that gives us. We also do have the ability to get the complimentary major experience boosts tomorrow, which I'm very much looking forward to. And otherwise, let's just take a quick look here. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely insane amounts of stuff right there. We got 25,000 credits. We got a satchel of companion gifts. We got some more armor. Not sure if this is actually going to... Oh, no, it is. It is. It's actually going to be... Whoa. This is so much better than what I had before. This is actually crazy. All right. That is actually really, really good. So wait a minute, let me actually just do this. Let me actually just swap those around a little bit. There we go. And let's just do this. Wow, yeah, look at this. These are 98. These are rated 98. That's pretty crazy. Okay. So, well, obviously that's the reason why I wanted to show you that, because, you know, getting those things is actually kind of cool, and I actually really love doing that. It's very satisfying. And there's something else that I need to get. Is there something else that I need to get right here? No? Why is it still... I don't know. Why is it still telling me that I need to... Ah, here we go. Right, okay, yeah, I always find this really, really confusing. I don't know why, but I always find this very confusing. So let's just actually claim this. I'm not a big fan of battle passes in general. I'm usually not someone that really takes much notice of that. What is this? It's a grade 10 crafting material. I don't know. I've never done anything to do with the crafting system in this game, so I wouldn't know one way or another. But yeah, we got some stuff. I guess. I guess that's kind of good. This is locked in collections. Why is it locked? Why is it locked in collections? I don't know. But whatever the case, let's move on and speak to Darth Grievous.
The Cathar won't bother you anymore. I wiped out their weapons.
I hope they don't perceive your distaste for bloodshed as imperial weakness. If only Thana were here to observe your swift victory.
I'm back, and I brought a friend. He's one of Order's guards. I had some fun with him. Wasn't until I killed his buddies that he finally talked.
Pain twists the truth. He'd say anything to avoid your torment.
Your weak stomach will get you nowhere on Taris. Go on, officer. Spill your story. And no whimpering this time.
Commander Orda. He's got walkers hidden near his base. They'll ambush anyone who attacks. That's all I know. Please release me. Okay. The walkers can't be detected by probes. Only Order's top operatives have the coordinates, and they're encoded.
Is this the best you can find, Thana? A lowly officer with second-hand information.
He's all we need, Master. I'll attack Order's base myself and rip those walkers apart.
Take them out before we attack. Then Order will be defenseless.
Sneaking around won't do us any good.
On the contrary, Thana. We must crush Order's walkers before storming his base. We'll find them by slaying his operatives for their coordinate codes. His men have gunned down many Imperials, so don't hold back. With the coordinates, our bomber squadrons will decimate the walkers.
If you want my help, keep your apprentice locked up.
As you wish. Thana, stay here. Continue your training while we wait to assault Order.
No! I've wasted enough time enslaved to you, Grievous. Enjoy your new pet.
And my apprentice breaks her leash. Thana's strength with the Force is magnificent, but she's only focused when prodded into a rage. And I see she's abandoned her poor friend. We'll have to dispose of him.
Wait! Please don't hurt me! I told you everything I know.
Trade him to the Republic for their captives. In the meantime, don't rough him up.
A fine idea. He'll make a good bargaining chip. Kill the operatives, then hand their coordinates over to Major Nost, the head of Imperial Bomber Command. He's already stationed at our outpost. I look forward to hearing of the Walker's destruction.
Ah, yeah, well, as you might expect, she is crazy. Yeah. Oh, wait, we gotta select one thing. Heavy premium storage case or one of these blasters for either Quinn or Vet. Well, I'm obviously not using either of those. I guess I'll take the middle one. What does that actually do? Well, they're giving me a lot of things today that I don't actually understand what they're for. This is absolutely pointless. This is just for use in the outfitter. Okay, that is not very useful, I have to admit. Yes, not very useful indeed. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so where do I actually have to go to destroy those walkers? It does not tell me. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so all I have to do now is eliminate one more Republic opponent. As you can see right there, just did the optional objective. And now all we need to do, which I've already done, we needed to kill shadow operatives around here. They're really easy. They're just the normal elite mobs, and basically just killed 3 of those. Got the coordinates, and now we can actually make our way over to the command post. And I think here he is. Yeah, there he is. Nice.
I have the walker's coordinates. Darth Gravis wants them blown to pieces.
Gladly. Imperial Bomber Command never disappoints. My lord, I'm transmitting the coordinates to my bombers now. They're ready to strike Order's walkers at your command.
Excellent. Hit them now, Major.
Pardon me, Lord Gravis. It's your apprentice. She's taken Imperial forces, launched her own attack against Commander Order.
Thank you, Captain. We'll deal with her. Thana's volatility is both a strength and a weakness. She'll destroy much, but she can't defeat Order alone.
As if things couldn't get any better.
Look on the bright side. The more Republic forces alerted to your strike, the more you can kill. You'll find Order's base in an old purification facility. Tear down his defenses and find my rogue apprentice. Only together can you slaughter the Republic's leader.
I can kill Order without her interference.
You're truly so powerful? Prove it. End Order's life. And I'll add a special prize if you kill more soldiers than my wayward apprentice.
Oh, really? Okay, what kind? What kind of special prize, sir? I don't know. If it's 500 credits, I don't really mind. You can probably just take that. I'm not a big fan of the monetary rewards. Alright, so this seems like a pretty small story area, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about, well, a lot of enemies to deal with. And that means we could just, yeah, we can basically just walk through these guys as you see. Look at how simply they die. It's just absolutely hilarious. We are also gonna, of course, increase our battle pass thing progression or something like that. It's actually quite funny. You know, it's kind of weird. Battle passes. How did that become a thing? I don't know. What was the first game to do battle passes in such a big way? I don't know. But apparently, well, I guess it's good from a business perspective, but maybe not so much from a consumer perspective. Is that true? I don't know. I guess so. It very much depends. Right now, I am obviously progressing through the battle pass as a subscriber, so I am obviously, you know, paying every single month, which is kind of annoying, but is it worth it though? That's the question. I guess that's a question for other people that are a little bit better at knowing exactly what the value is of a lot of these items. Because from my perspective, I'm not entirely sure. A lot of battle passes don't really provide you with a significant amount of value in regards to, you know, cosmetics or items or what have you. I mean, obviously there are a number of games that do. I'm not precluding those, you know, some of them do, but as I say, some of the time, maybe most of the time, battle passes are not that useful, and it's just to drive microtransactions and stuff like that, which is a little bit unfortunate, I gotta say, because I personally think that a really well-designed battle pass is one of the best things you can have. Obviously not something that is going to generate a huge amount of microtransactions, but something that is actually going to feel like you are being awarded something valuable for the time invested and or for the purchase that you've made. Because let's face it, some battle passes, you do need to buy them. Oh, okay. I stopped talking because I was like, oh, there's going to be a cutscene. No, there wasn't. And apparently, yes, there's Thana over there.
What are you doing here? Order's mine.
You Sith are all alike. Quick to anger, and quick to fall. The Republic will not fail here. Terrace will rise again.
All I care about is your death, Order.
Then you came this far for nothing. For the Republic!
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's another one of those funny situations, because I always think to myself, yeah, I wanna see if I can, solve this peacefully, or blow their minds by, doing the standard light side Sith thing, where we just go, you know what? I think peace is the way, and so on and so forth. I think that would be, I think that's always hilarious. It's super, super amusing.
You can't destroy Terrace. The Republic's too strong.
Ugh, my head. Cheap trick, Order. If you don't kill him, I will.
Order's my prisoner. We'll drill him for intel on the Republic's defenses.
You won't get a word out of me.
Master Gravis will be displeased with your mercy.
Violence is not always the answer.
Keep telling yourself that. Come on, Order. Interrogation awaits. We're going to have a fun trip.
Okay, that was very strange. Did she have some kind of personality shift or something like that? Because that's super strange. I'm going to explain my thought process on what I'm talking about right here, if you couldn't gather. But basically, what was going on with that? Because she was bloodthirsty. She wanted to kill every single person that she could get her hands on. And then all of a sudden, she's willing to obey us? Specifically? Why would she want to obey us? That makes no sense whatsoever, because she was extremely disobedient, even to her own master. But now all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah, this is absolutely fine. Maybe I don't know, maybe this holocommunicator call is actually going to be something, informing us that she's killed the guy or something like that.
Order's finished. I defeated him, then had Thana bring him in for questioning.
He'd better prove useful. Thana contacted me after your skirmish. She was eager to report the details of her bloodbath. But despite her best efforts, you've killed more Republic soldiers. Such carnage deserves recognition.
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
Confidence will serve you well on Taris. With Order dispatched, I can finally focus the Empire's might on demolishing this wretched planet. The Republic's making a stand in the old sewer system. We must crush their pathetic operation to proceed. Speak to Melkor Din at our outpost. Help him slay the sewer's mutated denizens and drive out the Republic. And watch out for Thana. I doubt she'll welcome seeing you.
Okay. That's another pretty funny thing, because she basically, I mean, he just said, watch out for Thana. I doubt she'll, I doubt she'll welcome seeing you, and so on and so forth. And I find that super funny, because she literally just obeyed what we said. She literally was just like, yes, I will do exactly as you have just suggested, commanded, whatever, and taken the guy back to the camp. She didn't have to do that. She could have literally just walked around the corner and slain this fellow where he stood and not listened to us in the least. But no, she didn't do that. She apparently did do exactly what we said, which is super weird. Anyway, let's speak to this guy now.
Mola, my dear, don't lie. Tell me about the rat ghouls.
I'm just a xenozoologist. I've told you everything.
Forgive me, my lord. I get so wrapped up in my interrogations, I lose my head. I'm Melkor Din, Chief Interrogator. Lord Gravis told me you'd come to stop the Republic and our rat ghoul threat.
When it comes to our enemies, I don't discriminate between man and monster.
Ah, I see why Gravis likes you. Most people become uncomfortable when I mention the rat ghouls. Those vicious mutants swarm the sewers, tearing apart everything and anyone that gets in their way.
Serves you right. Sith created the rat ghouls to begin with.
Mola's tongue is too free. But she's correct. An ancient Sith engineered the plague to turn humans into rat ghouls, then unleashed it on Taris. The disease survived the planet's destruction. Now rat ghouls run rampant, and the Republic's herding them against us.
How are they controlling the beasts?
Mola's been kind enough to tell us about a reactor the Republic's decommissioning. She claims they direct the rat ghouls by releasing trace amounts of toxic waste from the reactor core. This sends the enraged beasts running for safety, right into Imperial territory.
It's true. I saw their aversion to reactor leakage when I studied rat ghoul migration patterns. Exposure produced adverse effects.
How do we drive them off?
I wouldn't want to suppose before carrying out the proper tests.
This isn't academic research. Take your best guess, or it will be your last.
During the studies we performed, radiator leakage drove them mad. Poison the rat ghouls, and they'll turn on everyone. You, us, each other.
Perfect. We blow up the chemical stashes, poison the lot. The rat ghouls will be too busy feasting on Republic flesh to run our way.
It's time the Republic faces Taris's monsters.
Okay. Well, I think there's probably going to be a light side option, right? There's probably going to be a light side option in regards to this, because at the moment I'm seeing a lot of evil, but I'm going to assume that, yeah, we are indeed going to be turning the tables on this particular quest. Funnily enough, I say evil, right? Let me just rephrase, or should we say retract that, and just say, Darkseid isn't necessarily evil. That's the funny thing. Sometimes it is just pragmatic or realistic. Alright, so I just went over to the rat ghoul area. There were some Imperials fighting the rat ghouls and some chemical casks and stuff like that. And so I basically just destroyed 5 of them, super easy, literally only had to fight 1 rat ghoul, and otherwise we're now back here, and we can speak to Melkor.
I coated the sewers in chemicals. The rat ghouls didn't look happy.
Hear that, Mola? The rat ghouls will mangle your beloved Republic, and the reactor waste will soak the ground, making your cleanup impossible. Lord Gravis was right about you. The sewers will soon cease to be a threat.
Silence your praise, Melkor. This planet's covered in Sith, all twice as powerful as your friend here.
Come to bask in my power again?
I'd as soon bury you as look at you.
That's enough! Thana, I trust you've come to do more than spark a fight.
Watch your tone. I'm not on Darth Gravis' leash anymore. While you poisoned the sewers, I was busy slaughtering rat ghouls. One of them hit back without touching me. It was using the Force.
Only Sith deserve to wield the Force, not abominations.
If this is true, they pose a serious threat. Mola, I suggest you start talking.
They're called NEKGHOULS. They're sentient, proficient with the Force. A whole colony of them lives in the rundown reactor.
You know the penalty for lying, Mola.
It's true. Master Sulan's with the NEKGHOULS now, teaching them the ways of the light side.
Sulan. I know the name. Idealistic Jedi? Powerful? But foolish. If he raises these NEKGHOULS against us, we could have trouble.
I'll look into it when I can.
We cannot risk ignoring Sulan. Go to the reactor Mola mentioned. See if you can find the Jedi. And kill his stinking NEKGHOULS.
This job requires true mastery of the dark side. Leave it to me. First one to overload the reactor core gets to watch the NEKGHOULS fry.
Don't let Thana have all the fun.
Okay. Oh, that is super funny. Alright, I'm actually running out of inventory space here, which is pretty amusing as well. But, yeah, I'm gonna just do a little bit of selling before we make our way over to the abandoned power plant. Gotta say, I actually think this looks kind of familiar from KOTOR. Obviously, they've taken quite a lot of the same sort of palette color and architecture and things like that, because obviously you do spend quite a lot of time in the sewers, from what I remember, in KOTOR. When you first arriving on Taris is a completely different situation from, you know, here, because you don't really have your own ship or anything like that in KOTOR straight away, I think. I can't actually remember too much, but anyway, disable the security console. Oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine. So, where is that? Down there? Oh, okay, that's actually quite funny. I kind of wish there was a bit of an elevation marker, so it'd actually tell you whether it was below you or above you and stuff like that, but, oh well. Doesn't really matter too much.
Hear that? It's the sweet sound of your death. I alerted Republic security to your location. Consider it a fun challenge between friends.
I thought we were closer than that.
Save your charms for Republic security.
I couldn't resist, okay? I couldn't resist. I just have to poke her a little bit, and not in that way, no. I just had to poke the bear a little bit, as you might expect. I just wanted to annoy her somewhat, because she has been pretty annoying so far. And yeah, her continuous popping up here and there to do these kinds of things is actually quite amusing, albeit kind of annoying to deal with, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna see what actually happens here. I am a little bit worried about the fact that I need to kill one NEKGHOUL. Okay, here we go. We actually do have a couple more before we actually go into the cutscene. That's good at least. So then we can just do this, kill all these with the wonderful cleave attack, and then let's see, who do we have? Master Sulan. We got some NEKGHOULS, and we have Thana. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm excited about this.
I knew I should have sent more droids your way.
Back, my students. Remember your teachings. I sense much anger in you, Sith. But it's not too late. I can help you overcome the Empire's torments.
Your kind once tried to wipe out the Sith. You'll do the same again.
I seek to banish the dark side, not kill those who practice it. Like you, these NEKGHOULS were confused, angry, destructive. Now I heal them with the Force, and guide them towards the light side.
NEKGHOULS were spawned by the Sith. They're meant to follow the dark side.
No. My instruction is helping them achieve true greatness. Come, my students. Show them what you've learned.
Oh, Really? Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. I thought to myself, oh yeah, you know, he's gonna, they're gonna do some cool looking acrobatics or something. I certainly wasn't expecting anything like this. I actually have to use some defensives, surprisingly enough. Okay, that's kind of funny. Anyway, we should probably do some AoE attacks, shouldn't we, just to kill the ads, so that we can get our friends actually helping us here. And then we can get the next part of the cutscene. I actually kind of wish this guy would detect what kind of, you know, alignment we have, but obviously I do understand that they can't do that with every single quest line.
Such strength. You could have served the galaxy brilliantly.
What are you waiting for? Overload the reactor. Let's toast this place and kill these freaks.
Look at yourselves, weak lapdogs to a pathetic Jedi. Follow his teachings and you'll die like him. But if you want to gain the kind of power I hold, embrace the darkness inside you.
So then, you promised us prosperity, but your republic is weak.
No! Don't let your anger erase everything you've learned. You still have a future on Taris.
But not with you.
Why did you let them go? We could have made the NEKGHOULS extinct.
I did what was called for.
Next time, grow a backbone. Taris calls out for more destruction, and I'm answering. Keep your distance, or I'll carve my name into your hide.
And there is another kind of weird thing. Did you see that? Did you see what we actually did right there? That was super strange. I would not have expected that to be the light side option, because we literally just had, we were basically inciting those NEKGHOULS to kill the Jedi. And I thought what would be really cool is if we basically just had, I don't know, we just inspired them with the light side rather than inspiring them to embrace the dark side. That's kind of strange, right? Yeah, I feel like that's kind of strange at least. But, you know, that is, as I say, a bit of a limitation with some of these quests.
Sulan's dead. The NEKGHOULS will serve us now.
Darth Grievous will be pleased to hear you saved the Sith's lost creations. Without their NEKGHOUL pets, the Republic is weak and defenseless.
All in a day's work.
We always need such loyalty on Taris. General Farvin's leading our battle against the best of the Cathar settlers. They've dug in near the wreckage of a crashed Republic cruiser, the Endar Spire. Help General Farvin against the Cathar. Crush them, and we can finally strike at the Republic's base.
Whoa, alright. There's a lot of, I don't even know. There's a lot of steps to this story mission, that's all I can say. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.